there. Somebody on Tumblr, anonymous person on Tumblr, said that they wanted me to make an instructional video on how to dress like a hipster. So I thought, alright, there's a few items that you need to properly dress like a hipster, and I will show them to you now. Yep, okay. First item is skinny jorts. The skinnier the better. I actually hacked apart a pretty nice pair of jeans to make these, so, you know, that was a waste. That was back in my days of stupidity. So, like 3 days ago, not joking, cut these up 3 days ago. The next thing is this. This is a vintage army jacket. This is a necessity, even when it is blisteringly hot. It's a good accessory to have. It's pretty ironic because we hipsters like peace, but I like wearing army jackets, even though army is the devil. The next thing that we have here are Toms, because Toms are important. They are environmentally friendly and shit. Toms. Okay, so now that we've covered our body and our feet, we need to cover our head from the sun. So, that's a bug. So, we have a variety of obscure hats. We have a lot of them, actually, because I'm really weird and I used to collect them. So, we have this one, but I've seen some people wear this before, so it's not obscure enough. We can go exotic. Cha-cha-cha-cha. I don't know why I did that, but we can go exotic. This doesn't fit on my head though, so we're gonna have to go on to the next hat. Now this is a very common hipster hat, and yeah, frankly I don't like it and it's a bit hot for it, but I do know the perfect hat for hipsterdom. It's this one. I got this in Sweden, and I've never seen anyone else with a hat like it, which means it is the most obscure level of obscure ever. So, it is the prime choice, and it has a bell. So now that we've covered our head, we need to protect our eyes. So for that, we have Ray-Bans. And I know what you're thinking. Ray-Bans, those are expensive. With the price of Ray-Bans, you could feed an Ethiopian family for 6 years. And what hipster is complete without some vintage accessories, like this vintage camera? They stopped making film for it 30 years ago, but you know, carry it around just in case you see something worth recording in your mind because the camera doesn't work. My neighbors are staring at me. And the other accessory, which no hipster can be without, is an old obscure book, which none of you have ever heard of. I chose the Diary of Samuel Pepys, volumes 4 through 6. And it's by G. Bell and Sons, even though it's someone else's diary. You've never heard of it. Don't pretend that you have. Totally forgot about the shirt. This shirt is a triple whammy. It is tie-dye, so it's retro-y looking, and it's a v-neck, so that's good. And the proceeds of this shirt that I bought today at school for this video, that I bought 2 years ago before tie-dye was popular again, to raise money for pygmies in New Guinea, the proceeds are going to helping poor people around the world. So, I did my part. Have you done yours? Okay, so now it's time to try on all the hipster stuff. So I'm going to step behind this bush where my neighbors can't see me, and I'm going to put on my hipster clothes. Watch this. It's going to be a hipster in a matter of seconds. It's going to be amazing. I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, who's this crazy cool kid? Well, believe it or not, it's still me. I know, I'm shocked too. I know I look very natural as a hipster, but, I mean, there's a reason for that. My grandfather Seamus McGillicuddy Beck was one of the founding hipsters. I'm proud to have him in my bloodline because it is because of him that people wear tie-dye and V-necks and Ray-Bans. Holy shit, it is hot out here. So the only thing left to do to complete the hipster image is to take some pictures of yourself doing hipster things like staring into a pond or hovering somehow in the air or hanging from a tree reading a book, and then put a vintage effect over them, some Helvetica type with an overused quote, and then you're a hipster. Here's some I did earlier. I was going to get some gauges, and then I decided that I want a future in my career, so I decided not to get them. And I had a tattoo across my chest, and it said Nutella, and I actually got that removed, and then I got it redone with Nebula, and then I had to get that removed too, because my job wouldn't hire me with tattoos across my chest. Okay, now that you know how to be a hipster, go out there, buy yourself some tie-dye, cut up some really nice jeans so that they can't be used for anything else, and that's all, really. So anyway, I run out of things to say, so see you later. Live on, hipsters. Just hipster sign.